Hey, what's up soldiers, my name is Greg FPS and welcome back to another video here today on my channel. Now, if you guys didn't know, in Infinite Warfare Zombies, there are Fate and Fortune cards. The Fortune cards are the more rare cards. These are the only ones that you can unlock from zombie crates. Now, Fate cards you can just get for leveling up. I made a video last week showing all the Fate cards and their functions and how they work, so now I'm going to be showing you guys all the Fortune cards and how they work. This is actually going to be a 3-part series, so this is the first episode, and basically I'm going to show you guys the first 12. There's 36 total, so by the end of the series I'll have shown all of you guys all 36 of the different Fortune cards that are in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, the first card is actually called Refund Policy, and how this works is your next 3 purchases are refunded by 30%. So for example, if something is going to cost 1,000 points in Zombies, you're going to get 300 points back after you make that purchase of 1,000 points. So you're getting refunded 30%, and this will activate for 3 different times. So you can use it to buy perks, doors, pack-a-punch, whatever you want, and obviously the more expensive things are, the more points you're going to get back, and you're going to get 30% back. It's honestly a really good card, and still it's not even that rare, which is pretty crazy. The next card is called Hide and Seek, and what this one does is the zombies cannot find you or your team for 20 seconds. So if you're playing in a multiplayer game and you got 4 people, basically the zombies are not going to be able to see you. The only thing about this is if you run into zombies, they will still hit you and you will still go down just from taking damage by walking in front of the zombies. So obviously you don't want to do that, but if you stay in the same spot, you'll be fine and you won't get hit by zombies. And like I said, it lasts for 20 seconds. The next one is called Slug Butt. Now, the zombies will slow down to their slowest move speed. Now, I noticed something kind of weird when this card was used, and all the zombies that spawn in after you deploy the card, still while it's activated, they're still going to move at the same speed that they would be if there was no Slug Butt activated. So that kind of sucks. It's kind of a glitch with this card. So for example, you use the Slug Butt and say there's 5 zombies already on the map. Those 5 are going to move slow, but any other ones that spawn in within that 30-second time period are going to move the same speed they normally would. So it's kind of weird, but if you have all the zombies spawned in on the map, it's obviously going to be really good because they're all going to move super slow. So that one is Slug Butt. The next one is called Twice the Pain, and basically how this works is it doubles the bullet damage. So say for example you're gonna do 60% damage by shooting the zombie in the chest. Now instead of one shot taking 60 damage, it's going to be 120 damage because it's multiplying the damage multiplier by 2. So obviously it should be much easier to get headshots and like upper body shots, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty good and still really not that insane, but I guess it can help you if you're doing certain things like maybe the boss fight, for example. The next card is called Second Wind, and basically you kill all the nearby zombies when you are near death. So when you get hit and you're red screened, you're 1 hit away from going down, all the zombies in your area, and it's a very small area, are going to actually die. Now you can activate this 3 times, but honestly this card does not work 90% of the time when I try to do it. Now, I did use this card when I was doing the boss fight one time, and it did not work at all. Like, it was just totally broken. Yeah, you may kill like a couple zombies, but you're still one shot. So what it really works as is the first time you get red screened, it will work. Then you have to get full health back again, and then you can do it again. You can't just keep doing it like over and over because you're gonna stay red screened and just go down. It's kind of weird like that. So the next one is called Perk Insured, and this acts just like Aftertaste did in Black Ops 3, but the only thing is it only lasts for one time. So you keep all the perks when you are revived before bleeding out. So for example, I have Jug and Stamina up, right? And I go down, but I have Perk Insured already called in. All it's going to do is when my teammates revives me before bleeding out, I'm going to end up keeping Jug and Stamina. So it's pretty cool. It's really nice to have in the boss fight, for example, because it's really easy to go down, but at the same time it kind of sucks that it only works for one activation. I would like it to be like a full round, maybe. That would be really cool, but maybe we'll get that in a future DLC. Alright guys, the next card is called Restored Losses, and how this one works is any missed bullet adds 1 ammo to your equipped weapons ammo stock. So for example, if I shoot a zombie and I end up missing completely because my aim is terrible, just like Hoff's ammo. My aim is just absolutely horrible and I miss the zombie, it's fine because I'm going to get that bullet right back in my equipped ammo clip, I guess you could say. So for example, I have 10 shots with my gun ready to go and I shoot and I miss completely, I'm still gonna have 10 shots. So it's kind of cool because you keep all the ammo that you miss. So this can be really good if you're shooting a horde of zombies, for example. You're still gonna keep all of those bullets that you miss that if you're shooting into the horde. So it's kind of cool and kind of helpful, and it's really good for like LMGs and things like that. The next card is called Head Reloaded, and basically what this one does is instantly reload held weapon after each headshot kill. So basically, if you kill a zombie with a headshot, say you use 5 bullets out of 30 from your clip, it's going to automatically reload it for you, so you'll have 30 bullets. And you don't even have to do any animations, it just automatically does it. This one can be very helpful if you're maybe running through zombies and you need to get out of the way. And this one would also be really good if you're going to be filling up one of the UFOs on the map. You want to shoot all the zombies as fast as possible and you don't want to have to reload, so just get headshots. It's much easier, and this is really helpful, especially for filling up the UFOs. The next card is called Raining Bullets, and all this one does is it spawns an infinite ammo power up nearby, so you're basically going to have infinite ammo for 30 seconds to shoot as much bullets as you possibly want at whatever you're shooting at. So this one is really good if you're doing the SETICOM step, for example, in Zombies in Space, and you'll have 30 full seconds to just rain down death upon all the zombies coming to attack the SETICOM. It can be really good for that, so I would definitely recommend using this card if you're going to be doing the Easter egg. The next card is called Punching Bags, and how this one works is you earn 100 points each time you are hit by a zombie. So what I recommend doing for this one is, this is a great way to get a lot of points, but you want to make sure you have Jug. That way, if you get hit 4 times, that's fine. So what you'd want to do is just go find one zombie and kind of single it out. Get hit 4 times, that's 400 points. Now the only thing about it is it only lasts for 60 seconds, which is kind of unfortunate. So you want to just get hit 4 times, move away, get hit 4 times over and over, and after doing that you can get about 4,000 points within that 60 seconds if you time it all right. So this one can be really good, and it's great for getting points very early into a game. Alright guys, the next card is called Get Head, and this one is really cool because headshots instantly kill zombies. So for example, if you're using the weak starting pistol on round 40 and you shoot 1 bullet into that zombie's head, it's obviously not going to die. But when you have this card activated, no matter what, it's going to kill the zombie as long as you shoot it in the head, which is really cool. You're going to get the headshot points, and this can be great if you're maybe downed and you come back from the Afterlife arcade and you want to use a card, and it's just good to have. So this one is really good actually. It's kind of underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't even know about this card, but it actually is really helpful, especially maybe when you're doing like the headshot challenge, which is one of Neil's challenges later on. This can be a great card to use for that. The last and final card is called Home Remodel, and this one is actually pretty cool. What it does is it instantly rebuilds the window barriers with an increased reward. So basically, you can walk up to a window that is not boarded up at all, you just press square, it's going to automatically reboard the entire window, and then you're gonna get more points than normal. You actually get about 5 times the points. So you can get like around 300 points just for using this card, and you can activate it 5 times, which is really cool. That's basically 1500 points just for using a simple card to board up windows. This card is great for the challenge when you need to rebuild a lot of windows. There's one of those challenges, I believe it's the second wave of Neil's challenges, so definitely use this card when you're doing that. It is so good. So anyways guys, that is the first 12 fortune cards found in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Once again, I'm gonna have the other 2 parts coming out later this week, showing off the other 24 cards that are found in the fortune section on Infinite Warfare Zombies. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop it a like and share it with your friends. It really does mean a lot. My name is Greg FPS, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.